I'm Caleb Gressman with your weekend update. As 2013 comes to a close, I thought it would be a good time to look back over the year and see a few of the highlights Christ the Redeemer Church has had. The year began by hosting the Global Pathways Summit, which eventually led to the creation of the Missions Advancement Team, which gives us clear direction for how Christ the Redeemer approaches all things missions related, helping us to fulfill one of our distinctives. Our nights of prayer and worship have been absolutely amazing and have been very popular. This year, we had an impressive Holy Week with the Way of the Cross, Secret Church, and the Tenebrae service, and one of our best Resurrection Sunday celebrations. Vacation Bible School saw over 170 kids on this campus. We saw 65 children make commitments to God during VBS this year alone. We also saw 85 volunteers become extremely exhausted. 2013 also brought in wide open leadership meetings where anyone who is a leader or desires to be a leader can come to get insiders information and catch the vision for the future of our church. Mother's Day was a big success. We heard more people exclaiming over the new gifts we gave out for the moms this year than ever before. Dads were definitely not left out. With one of our highest attended Father's Day services in a long while, I have to say that personally I felt that this was probably the highlight service of the year, if not in the history of this church. This year, we also began doing beach baptisms. There was an amazing response to this, and it will definitely carry on into the next year. There is no way you have not noticed the Epicenter makeover. That was possible because of you. In just 2 workdays, that entire area was completely transformed into a usable space. And of course, on November 17th, if you remember my special report, we secured all the funds needed to secure the refinancing of the building, and on December 17th, we closed that loan. To bring in some extra insight on these accomplishments, I'm bringing in a very special guest commentator, Danny from Ask Danny.
Hey, it's glad to be here with not having piles of letters coming at me. What's up, Caleb?
How's it going?
This year, I started doing videos where I pretended to have answers to questions that no one actually wrote in.
Yes, that was part of your introduction.
Absolutely, I can answer anything pretending.
But this is actually about the church.
Oh, sorry, yes. So, the church started doing videos where they could answer questions. Hey, I did have a question about the Father's Day thing, though.
Yes.
You mentioned it was a huge success, right?
Yes.
Why do you think it was a big success?
I just felt that it was very moving.
Could it have anything to do on the fact that you were moving a big race car around the track?
Like I said, it was moving.
And this year, I started a show in which I answered questions, which was the highlight for me.
Well, technically you started it in 2012. Remember the Christmas Eve service?
I can answer any question, though, and I feel like that's the thing we should focus on. Go ahead, ask me any question. Any question.
And that's our guest commentator, Danny from Ask Danny. Now, I want to get serious for a moment. Bring the lights a little lower. A little lower. We as a church accomplished all of this and a whole lot more during one of our most difficult years in our entire church history. This is just proof of how faithful God is and how awesome everyone in our congregation is. Now that this year is behind us, just imagine what God will accomplish right here next year. This has been your weekend update with Caleb Gressman. Stay beautiful, Christ the Redeemer Church.